Dion Dawkins is here with us in the studio. Welcome to Speak Dion. Hey, say, man, you got some explaining to do. I don't want to hear no stuttering. I don't want to hear none of that. So, this is really what I meant. So what did you mean? Like, tell me, be honest with us, because we were puzzled when we saw. We like, what?
With what?
What you said. They was right there in front of you. You didn't take care of the Chiefs to be able to even get to the Eagles.
So, like, you know, like how everybody, you know, gets their own mix of food and they just spin it when pizza is just sauce and cheese and bread. They spin the whole thing and turn it into steak. That is not what I said.
All right, explain.
When I said that, I'm talking about the Chiefs went into the game. They did not have all other pieces. Their offensive line was not their offensive line. They did not even have a left tackle. Watching that game, it was like sad to watch it because it's like we lose to the Chiefs every year. Of course, I'm like, Chiefs, I hope y'all lose. Like, but I don't really hope but y'all lose. But they had no chance. They went into the game without a left tackle. That's like them going into the game without Patty P. Like, in my eyes, I'm a big boy. I look at the line, right? So when I'm talking about it, I'm like, our line would have had a better chance and a better performance than that. The Eagles' D-line, they were dogs. Every play. They had no chance.
They wasn't doing y'all like that.
No.
Right.
But I'm saying that in a good way. We would have had a better chance in that. You know what I'm saying? But
you know, we just up here stirring the pot.
For sure. I love it. Stir it in.
TJ had your back, though, because me and Paul,
I see it, man. I see it.
Paul, like,
He done did his big one.
I don't know.
You know?
I get what he's saying, though, because I feel like that when we lost in the second round, we was injured. We would have went back-to-back. We didn't have KG the next year after we just won it. So we was like, all right. And then Orlando went and played the Lakers, and I said, the Lakers wouldn't have did that to us that next year. So I understand what he's saying. Because I tweeted that day, I was like, oh, they playing against the puppy dogs, not the big dogs.
Oh, I understand. And then in 2010, I got it. No, so do the Bills, though, Dion?
Talk to me.
Do y'all need Myles Garrett to get past the Chiefs? Because y'all beat them every regular season, but for some reason,
it's tough.
You can't get them in the postseason, even though you had them at home a year ago, and you had to go back again to KC. You just...
It is what it is. But with being there for 9 years, we have everything that we need to eventually get that done. But I feel like if all these teams are adding Ferraris to their garages, man, bring us the Batmobile. You know what I'm saying? Bring us Myles Garrett. And let's see what happens, right? And Myles is one of those game changers. And as I continue to say it, not to say anything wrong with our guys, but Myles is just one of them game changers. Like, when you get him, it's a game changer. The Lakers just got Luka. Did they really need him? Probably not.
We needed him.
Well, I mean, but realistically, right, they just got Luka. Game changer, right? Give us Myles. Myles is, that's my Luka, man. Like, I know as an O-lineman, and I'm in a big man world, as an O-lineman, playing against this dude, I'm like, look, he bring the fear, he brings the, he's that, you know? And bring him, and he's a closer.
Game wrecker.
Game wrecker.
So, let's talk about, and when you talk awards, you get MVPs, it always goes to the quarterback. Offensive player of the year going to go to a running back or a receiver.
Right.
They'll give defensive player of the year, D linemen, corners. There's never an award for the big guy. And I've always been one. When I played, I always made it a point to give our offensive line credit, because the only time they get talked about is when they're giving up sacks. So in a negative way.
Or a false start.
And so we had a Zoom meeting with the NFL, and they brought up Dion Dawkins is really pushing to get an award for offensive linemen. And I believe they're now going to do it because of you behind the scenes years and years and years talking about this. Why does that mean so much to you?
It means so much because in the camaraderie of the league, I talk to a lot of the big guys and I ask them questions, and you know, everybody can talk about it, and we need this and we need that, but don't nobody really take the effort to really get it done. And when it comes down to, like, and not to pat my back, but like when you really pick your phone up and you look at your contacts and you're like, dang, like, who could I call to really get this done? And then you hit the send button, the call button, and then you call, and then it starts to happen. It just shows that, cool, like, I wasn't just talking about it, I'm gonna get it done. And that's where I'm at now. And in year 9, I'm like, I'm in a respectful position in my career where I could talk the talk and also walk it. And I'm walking it for the big boys. And I'm just showing that there's so many different avenues in the NFL, and the big boys will finally have one that they can stand on and be happy for. Like Trent Williams, he's the MVP. He's been the MVP multiple years, not this past year, but Trent Williams is the MVP. He was a 99 overalls. It never happened. It never happened.
It's crazy because that's the same thing Joy said. Like,
she has.
Like, and it's just crazy because like the size, the speed, the skill, the respect on the field. Like a guy like that had it, and he's getting older every year. And for him not to say, look, I'm the MVP. Like LeBron has every year the opportunity to say that there is an award where he can fight for. We don't have nothing to fight for except for protecting our quarterback, which is cool because I fight for that. But Dion
show me
Dawkins,
some recognition.
I want this on my look, baby girl. Yo, Pop did this in the year 2025, and this was the hardest year of my career, and I got this to show for it. And you've seen it. But, you know, it's all like word of mouth.
Dion? What would it be called?
It would be called the Protector of the Year Award. Simple as that. Protector of the Year Award goes to dum-da-da-dum.
Now, would it be, now answer this, would it just be offensive line or would it be tackle and guard?
No.
Or would it be
Offensive
tackle and interior?
It has
because
to-
it's different, it's different.
No, yeah.
So would it just be just for tackles or would it just be?
No, it probably got to be for the whole line.
I would say that it has to go for the whole line. And the left tackle is more of the glorified position.
Right.
But because of that, but that's just like saying but like PP, right? You got AI, like you got him. There's guys that are in different positions, but they show their skill and they step forward like, all right, this is my year. Okay, Shaquille O'Neal, boom, it's my year. Okay, Kobe, it's my year. Okay, the best left tackle in the world is out there on the field. It's his year.
Yeah,
now,
but
okay,
check this
Jason
out,
Kelsey,
though,
it's
Paul.
his year.
I mean, check this out, though, TJ. Kevin Mawae was a center.
Yeah.
We elected not to pull our guards and pull him as a center because when he dropped and kick out, I was running reverses and stuff behind him.
Right.
Because he could get out there. Our center could get past the right guard because the right guard didn't know how to kick, drop, and go.
Will it get to the point where it's strictly a left tackle award now? Because for the most part, they the ones get the credit.
But if they're the ones that are dominating, then it should be that. And for the people that are voting, it has to be the people that are voting has to be real voters. It can't just be like the AP votes or
You
this
and
and
I.
that. But it
And
can't
some
be
others.
that. It has to be the people that know ball. Because like what he's saying, the center was doing him justice.
Yeah.
This year, Trent Williams was doing the world justice. Okay, Jason Kelsey, he put on his best performance.
Yeah.
He had, and that's
He's
the
a center.
center.
Yeah, that's the center.
We got Quentin Nelson. He was a guard. He's still a guard. Was with the Colts still, and with the Colts, he was that guy.
Yeah.
You know, and then it's now, okay, who's the best left tackle in the world now? Who knows?
So check this out,
You might say
though,
me.
Dan.
You might say Tunzel. Who knows?
And then they was giving it to my man in Detroit. They was running him on reverses and screens.
Panay Sewell.
Panay.
Sewell.
I'm
So
talking
you
about it.
add that in the mix.
Yeah.
Now
You
it's
gotta
right
give it-
tackle.
Yeah, it's a right tackle
Right.
coming all the way from the right side, you know, doing trick plays with him. So
Right.
you got to.
Just to get that recognition, though, is long overdue.
It's long overdue.
Long overdue.
And I agree.
Speaking of recognition,
Dion, talk to me. How was Josh Allen's MVP year different from previous years?
Josh, how was it different? Great question. I can't say that it wasn't different. I would say Josh was more vocal, and because he was more vocal, it brought his physical presence, and it spoke his physical presence a little bit louder, if you understand that. Yeah. Josh would get in the huddle, he would do his things, and he would bark. Right. Josh, and now he's barking with overconfidence, like, man, I'm Josh Allen.
Right.
I'm Josh Allen. I'm gonna go out here and I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna jump over you. I'm gonna run through you. I'm gonna catch the back lateral pass from Coop, and I'm gonna get Superman mode and jump into the end zone. Right? Like Josh was just more of him, and he said, "Look, if I gotta put it on me, I'm gonna put it on me." And the world is gonna keep saying, "Oh, it's Josh." I'm gonna show you.
He did his thing this year. I was one of the few up here that was pushing him all year for MVP. I don't know if he was rocking.
no, I wasn't rocking with him like that because every year he's up for it and then it fizzles and fizzles out. So, you know, hey, don't try to throw me under the bus.
I mean,
speaking of throwing somebody, speaking of throwing people under the bus, I want you to take a look at something because he play football. I play football, and you play football, but there's certain people that don't really understand how the football game works because they ain't put that helmet on. They play sports at a high level, at one of the best to ever do it. And then all of a sudden they say they can do anything.
They think that.
They think that.
They think that.
So he think he could be a defensive end, and so he wanted to show you a few moves. There you go, right there. See, there you go, make a move. Look at that.
I hit it with the juke. I meant to get it with the ha. Then the swivel move. I didn't, it just didn't come out right.
No, man, no. I'm sorry, dog.
Give him a grade.
Stay with the dribble and bounce, dude. Stay with the dribble and bounce.
Hold on, let me see that one more time.
Give him a grade on that move.
Hold on.
Yeah, I want to see it running back.
Hold on, here go the swivel move. Look, left, right, oh, swivel. Get through.
Nah, son, look, but that's a 0.0, dog.
Hey, is he getting anywhere near the quarterback with that?
Nah, we are stabbing him right in his chest and snatching him down. Look.
Right by him, right
look,
there.
You can't even bend the corner. Look, it's a square. It's a square over there. You scared to hug the. Yo, y'all gotta stop showing this. That's bad. That's bad, yo. Your style points is going down.
Can you imagine?
Oh my God.
Could you imagine if he grabbed you? Could you imagine if he just grabbed you? I know you went up against Shaq and all the big boys, but if he grabbed you, how much you benching?
Shoot, bro.
If you just did a max.
We in the 400 club.
Yeah, so we in the 400.
No, I ain't getting out there. I'm about to change my position.
Tight end.
That's what I did tell him at first.
Tight end with those flat feet. If you run it with those flat feet, you can make some shape. But that DN stuff, just leave it alone. Stay away.
He can play tight end and they hit him in his chin.
No, I can take a hit. I can take a hit. No, I can take a hit, Key. I can take a hit.
It's a totally different situation.
This is the funniest clip I've ever seen. And you had a pink shirt on, man. Look, sit down, man. Sit down, Pete. It's the bend the corner, man. It's the bend the corner for me.
Oh, God.
Man.
Dealing with Paul talking about he can play football. I keep telling you, man, it's a different. See, okay, real quick before we let you get out of here. Look at him. What does he have?
He got that beard that you don't want to see when you line up with him.
Look, he got braids.
Got braids.
Full beard.
Got braids. That's what he talking about. He said you gonna have a mother out there with.
You got a car seat in your SUV.
Out there with beards.
You got a car seat in your SUV.
Of course.
You got an SUV with a car seat.
Right.
That's not who you want to deal with.
Right.
Because he got family to feed.
I got family to feed.
Hey, Dion, I tell him every day when they start talking about football, I say, man, them dudes with them beards and them braids and them car seats in the back of them SUVs, they got mouths to feed. They don't.
But you talk about mouths to feed, I think of Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
You trying to take away my dinner plate. I grab that turkey. Grab that turkey. Look, mac and cheese. You know what I'm saying? Mashed potatoes. Mashed potatoes. I'm stuffing.
Linemen was some of my best friends, man. I love my offensive linemen. Dion, thanks for joining us, man. I really appreciate it.
Subscribe here to get the latest from Speak, and go watch a few segments from our other shows on FS1.